FRA process that is being undertaken by the FAO has a lot of relevance to the reporting processes under the Convention on Climate Change. It is a very important source of information because it's global in scale. It is being reported by the countries themselves, and it's a trusted source of information. As we know that forests act as a very important carbon sink, as a reservoir of carbon stocks. And it's important to show how this carbon sink is growing or it's decreasing in terms of such stocks, which gives us an indication of how well our forests are doing. And so, because countries are reporting to both processes, what they report to FRA and what they need to report in terms of the land use change and forestry sector, the data and information on the changes in their carbon stock, it's very much interlinked and connected. And this is where there is relevance in terms of FRA reporting and reporting by countries to the UNFCCC process. And as you know, under the Paris Agreement, which will be coming into force very soon, by next month, it will come into effect, that many countries, particularly developing countries, they have identified the land use and forest sector as a very important component of their mitigation action. And that's going to be more need for data and information with regards to forest and land use sector, and I think that's where FRA can play a very important role, and without necessarily increasing the reporting burdens of countries, but to facilitate their reporting to the climate change process. In the climate change process, countries, be it developed or developing countries, they have to submit greenhouse gas inventories to the process. For developed countries, they submit their greenhouse gas inventories annually. And for developing countries, they submit these greenhouse gas inventory as part of their national communication, which is every 4 years. And now they update it every 2 years through their biennial update reports. And one of the 6 economic sectors which they report on is land use change and forestry. And this is where the relevance of forest monitoring and reporting to the FRA process can have a role in terms of countries compiling their greenhouse gas inventory. And particularly, I know that the FRA collects information and data on carbon stocks. And this is also what countries are reporting to the climate change process through their greenhouse gas inventory. And this is where consistency in terms of information being provided by countries need to be ensured, that they are coherent and consistent across processes and facilitate countries' reporting.